IBPS Clerk Prelims Model Test number 223. Let's start with the reasoning part. How many persons are here? 12 people are sitting in two parallel rows containing 6 people each, in such a way that there is equal distance between the adjacent persons. In row 1, PQR, ST and U are seated, all of them facing south. In row 2, EFGH, K and L are seated, all of them are facing north. Therefore, in the given seating arrangement, each member seated in a row faces another member of the other row. So, total how many persons in each row? 6 persons. Some of them are facing south and some of them are facing north. So, P to U are facing south. Now, E, F, G, H, K and L. PQR, ST, U in alphabet order, all the 6, but E, F, I and J is missing. So, that's the reason I wrote E, F, G, H, K and L are facing north. Okay? Yes. What's the first point? H sits second to the left of L. H sits second to the left of L ante. If I put L here, second left is H. How many places did I cover? 3 places. Next is only 2 persons are sitting between L and G. G who is facing R. 2 people are sitting between L and G. Now this G can be to the left side of L or to the right side of L. We are not sure. So Patka, if I go to the right side, this is G. G who is facing R. I got all the 6 places in each row. Yes or no? And there is also another possibility where I can take L here. Second left is H. 2 people between L and G. Avuna kada. 2 people sit between L and G. Wait a second. 2 people sit between L and G. G who is facing R. G who is facing R. Here I cover only 4 places. But in the above I covered how many places? 6. What is the next point? R and S are immediate neighbors. Only one possibility. But here I have another 2 possibilities. R and S are immediate neighbors. U sits second to the right of R. U sits second to the right of S. U sits second to the right of S ante S is facing south. Right అన్నప్పుడు మనకు అది ఏమవుతుంది? Left అవుతుంది. U sits second to the right of S. If I take S here and second right is this, but how many places will I cover here? 7. We are looking forward for only 6. So Pakka, can I go for S there? No. So this should be S. Second right low, U. I have covered how many places here? 5. Next point. The person who is second to the right of R is facing E. Second to the right of R, ante manaki left, is facing E. Second to the right of R is facing E. Pakka 6 places వచ్చేసినాయి కదమ్మా, అవునా కాదా? సో ఇక్కడ కూడా హ్యాపీ మనకి. ఈ రెండిట్లో ఏదో ఒకటి మాత్రమే మన ఆన్సర్. ఎనీ వన్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ 2 విల్ బి అవర్ ఆన్సర్. వాట్స్ ద నెక్స్ట్ పాయింట్? More than one person sits between S and P. P who is not an immediate neighbor of U. More than one person, and you are supposed to start with 2. 2 persons between S and P. This side, is it possible? No. It has to be the other side, but if I put P here, I have a problem. I am breaking a condition here. What's that? P is not an immediate neighbor of U. So this is a failure case. More than one person between S and P. P is not an immediate neighbor of U. Done kadamma? Yes. Next entity. K sits to the left of F. K sits to the left of F. F and K, they are facing north. K sits to the left of F and does not face P. K is not facing P. Obviously, K is not facing P kada. Next, T is facing one of the immediate neighbors of F. One of the immediate neighbors of F is opposite to T. Who are we left out with? We are left out with Q. Done? 2 cases, but we have still solved in very less time, isn't it? But the time would end this college. First time, who amongst the following persons sits third to the right of the one who faces Q? Who is facing Q? K. Third right of K? F. 67. How many persons sits between F and H? How many between F and H? 3. In row 1, this is important. Which is row 1? Is it the one which is facing south or is it the one which is facing north? Amma? Row 1 is south. Row 2 is north. Be careful. Okay, na? In row 1, persons arranged in alphabetical order from left to right, then who among the following is facing R? మా బాగా గుర్తుపెట్టుకో, ఇక్కడ వాడు చాలా క్లియర్ చెప్పిండు. Row 1, all the persons arranged in which order? Alphabetical order from left to right. For row 1, this is left kada. Why? It's facing south. అర్థమవుతుందా అందరికి? So alphabetical order. You are supposed to get the answer for the one who is facing R. P, Q, R. This is R. Who is opposite to R? E. Which option is my answer? Fifth option. అర్థమవుతుందా? This is one important point which is supposed to be noted because that row is facing south. When you say south, left will be towards your right. Understood? Be careful with that question. And next is 69. Sits to the immediate right of T. Who sits to the immediate right of T? U. And K sits to the immediate left of. K sits to the immediate left of L. What should be my answer? U and L, fifth option. 4 out of the following 5 are alike. E, G, P, H, R. P, H, R and G are in the corners, whereas E is not in the corners. Which option is my answer? First option. 71 to 75, these are questions which are based on series of elements. Now I said series of elements. What are those elements? Letters, numbers and symbols. This is a series of elements. What elements do you find here? Letters, numbers and symbols. What is the first amount? Which among the following element is third to the left of 15th from right hand? Third L, 3L, 15R. Plus or minus R? Plus. What's your answer? 18R. 18 from the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. What's the answer? B. B for Bombay. 72. Come on. What is he asking us to do? What is he asking us to do? Come on. If all the symbols are removed, then which of the following will be the 10th from the left hand? He clearly says all the symbols are removed. All the symbols are removed. So 10th from the left hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's my answer? R. 73. How many numbers are there which are immediately preceded by a consonant? Number immediately preceded. Preceded is before. Consonant next. And immediately followed by a symbol. Consonant, number, symbol. Consonant, number, symbol. Consonant, number. Q5, no. Consonant, number. D9. Consonant, number. F3, dollar. Consonant, number, symbol. Come on, let's go towards further right. Consonant, number. T4, copyright. Consonant, number, symbol. Any more other than these? No. So what's my answer? Only 2. What's the next question? 4 out of the following 5 are alike and hence form a group, which is the one that does not belong to the group. Percentile ED. We are supposed to start from percentile. Third right, second left. Euro UJ. Where is this euro? Euro. Third right, second left. Yes? FV3. F. Starting from F. Third right, second left. 5, we are supposed to start from 5. 5 is here. Again, third right, second left is W. All the first 4 options follow the same rule. So obvious ga, it should be fifth option. Chudam. Ampersand 8, you are starting from ampersand, but this is immediate right. No. Third right, second left. Clear? Next, go for the next puzzle. This is about certain number of people sitting in a linear row. Certain number of persons are sitting in a linear row with equal distance between them. There is only 4 persons sitting between M and N. How many people between M and N? Only 4 persons between M and N. Only 4 people between M and N. Four persons between M and N. Is this the only possibility? We still have another possibility. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the next point? Only 3 people sit between P and S. S, who is an immediate neighbor of N. 3 people sit between P and S. S, who is an immediate neighbor of N. P sits to the right of N. P sits to the right of N. If I put S here, P is sitting to the right of n kada. How many people in between them? 3 people. This is one possibility where I can fix P. What is the other possibility? M, 1, 2, 3, 4, N. This is S, 1, 2, 3, this is P. Avuna kada. In both the cases, I see some extra places. Avuna kada. Here we have covered how many? 8 here. And here how many did I cover? Chapandi. 6 plus 3, 9 here. And what about this? 6 plus 5. 11 places. Now, see, why am I telling you this? Why am I telling you this? If I put S here, P should be to the right of N, 1, 2, 3, P, it is not possible. Possible or not possible? Not possible. If I take S here, 1, 2, 3, this should be P. Among these 3 possibilities, one possibility is covering 9 places, the other one is 11, and what about this here? Only 7. Yes or no? What I suggest to you is, whenever you come across a question which is based on certain number of people sitting in a line or in a circle, what you are supposed to do is, go with the possibilities which cover more places. Go with the possibilities which cover more places. Most of the times, I will not say every time, but most of the times, at least 80% of the times, the possibility that covers more places, you will get the answer. 80% of the times. Pakka jarutadi. I will not say 100%, but 80%. So what I suggest you is, go with the possibilities which cover more places. This is 9 and 11. We'll go with these 2 possibilities. If you don't get the answer, you still have a possibility, but we'll come back to that later. But our first trial will be to solve only these 2. Ardhamavutunda andariki? Chadavandi next entity. P sits to the right of N. The number of persons between N and P is same as R and P. N and P is same as R and P. The meaning of that is P is exactly between N and R. So P ki left side lo N unte, right side lo evaru undali? How many people would N and P here? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, R. Done? Next. Only 3 persons sit between T and W. T sits third to the left of the one who is to the immediate right of R. Immediate right of R, this fellow. One ki third left lo evaru? T. Immediate right of R, this person. Third left, 1, 2, 3, this is T. But how many people between T and W? Amma? 3 persons between T and W. In the first case, is it possible to the left side of T? No. It should be to the right side of T. Here, 3 persons between T and W. This can be W. 1, 2, 3. This can be W. Avuna kada. Next line chadu. Use tarata. The number of persons sitting between T and P is same as S and U. T and P is what? First case 0. S and U should also be 0. T and P in the second case is 2. S and U should also be 2. But read the continuation. U sits between. అంటే ఇప్పుడు పక్క U ఇక్కడే కదా ఉండాల్సింది. చెప్పండి. U also is sitting between M and N. Possibility right అయిందా wrong అయిందా? Right అయింది. Number of persons between T and P, first case 0. S and U 0. Number of persons between T and P 2. Number of persons between S and U 2. But U sits between N and P. Exactly between another, between. Between and you can be sitting anywhere between. Isn't it? Come on, let's go for the next line. W sits second from the one of the ends. When W is sitting second from one of the ends, to the right of W, I can have only one person. Can I put W here? So pakka this is W and he sits second from one of the ends. Next line. V is exactly between M and S. V is exactly between M and S. How many between M and S in the first case? 3. So pakka this is V. How many between M and S? 5. And up exactly between this should be V kada. Can that place is occupied by U? And will I get answer here? No. I am left out with 2 possibilities. Top and the one which is in the bottom. Okay na? Next line enter chadu. There is only 2 persons between V and X. X who sits second from one of the ends. V and X only 2 people. X who sits second from one of the ends. Done. Ayipayinda answer. Vachesinda leda? This is what I suggest every time. Whenever you come across a question which says certain number of people in a line sitting in a row or certain number of people sitting around a circular table. what I suggest, always go with the possibility where you cover more places. Is it clear? Hello. Let's mark the answers fast. How many persons are sitting in the linear row? Please count the number of people over there. Amma, 17. How many persons sits between X and N? How many between X and N? 1. Come on, how many between X and N? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 79. The number of persons sitting between U and X is same as. How many between U and X? I can see 3 between U and X. First option is N and T. Is it 3 between N and T? Yes. So which option is my answer? First option. Next. 4 out of the following 5 are alike. Sorry. What is this? Position of V with respect to position of V with respect to N. 1, 2, 3. Left side. Third to the left. 4 out of the following 5 are alike in a group. T and P adjacent. M and X adjacent. N and S adjacent. U, V adjacent. W R not adjacent. Which option? 82. Now 82 is coding and decoding on the. Write that person 519. Person speaks speech 974. That speech stand 418. What will be the code for the word speak? If you observe carefully here, where do you find speak? Speak is here. Avuna kada. Is speak repeating in any other sentence? No. Speak is not repeating in any other sentence. And a speak is a unique number. That is not common with any other number. Avuna kada. So person speaks speech ఉన్నప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది 974. ఈ మూడిట్లో ఏదో ఒక నెంబర్ ఇంకెక్కడ కూడా కనపడదు. ఎందుకంటే స్పీక్ అనే వర్డ్ ఎక్కడ లేదు కదా. Since speak is a word which is not present in any other sentence, among the numbers 9, 7 and 4 will have a number which is not present in either of the ones sentences. If you observe carefully, 9 is repeating, 4 is also repeating. 7 is the number which is not repeating. So automatically what is the code for speak? 7. Is this clear? This is smart work. This is how you are supposed to do. Now, coded inequalities, we'll try to solve the question without using pen and paper. D and M. D less than M. Problem. D and M. Opposite symbols. Cannot be determined. H greater than A. I am going from H to A. Reverse. I see only greater than or equal to. And then I saw one greater than. What is my conclusion? H greater than A. Right or wrong? 100% right. These questions you are not supposed to use pen and paper, please. Now, if you observe carefully here, Q and R are same. Yes or no? Q and R are same. Next, but what is the point here? I am supposed to U and V are also same. U and V are also same. ఇప్పుడు V less than or equals to R is nothing but V is less than or equals to Q. Or else, wait. ఇక్కడ నుంచి కదా V నుంచి కదా ఈ రెండు సేమ్. ఇక్కడ చూద్దాం. Q is equals to R less than greater than or equals to V equals to U. అంతేనా అమ్మా? చెప్పండి. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఏదైనా జరగచ్చు. Q less than or equals to V అనొచ్చు లేదా Q less than or equals to U అనొచ్చు. I can also say R is greater than Q greater than or equals to V or Q is greater than or equals to U. లేదా R greater than or equals to V or R greater than or equals to U. అదే జరుగుతుంది కదా అక్కడ. చెప్పండి అమ్మా. So what's my answer? Either one or two. 7 boxes PQRS T, U and V are placed in a stack from bottom to top, but not necessarily in the same order. These boxes contain fruits. 3 boxes are placed between S, which contains oranges, and the box which contains apples. 3 boxes between S, which contains oranges, and the one which contains apples. Avuna kada? Done? This is one possibility. What is the other possibility that I have? అంతేనా? నెక్స్ట్ లైన్ చదువు. Two boxes are placed between Q and U. U, which is immediate to the box containing apples. Box Q is placed below the box which contains apples. U and Q, how many boxes? Two boxes. U is immediate to apple. If I take U here, two boxes between U and Q, and this should be Q. Avuna kada? ఎందుకు Q కింద ఎందుకు తీసుకున్నా? Because Q is below apples, clearly given in the question. Q is placed below the box containing apples. Earlier I have covered 5 boxes, now extra 4 boxes, you get 9 boxes. Can I get 9 boxes? How many can I get? Chapandama. So pakka this is U, this is Q. Did I cover all the 7 places? Say yes or no. 2 boxes between Q and U. If I take U here, Q should be below apples. There is no possibility because the place is occupied by yes. So pakka this is U, 1, 2, this is Q. How many boxes covered on the right side? 6. How many in the left side? 7. How many possibilities? 2 possibilities. And we are trying the both at the same time. Avuna kada? Next evato cheppandamma. Box P is placed immediately below the box that contains grapes. P is placed immediately below the one which contains grapes. One possibility kada? Next. 2 boxes are placed between the box that contains grapes and the box that contains kiwi. 2 boxes between grapes and kiwi. Grapes and kiwi. How many? 2 boxes. Next. Kiwis, which is placed immediately below the box containing cherries. Immediately below cherry is kiwi. Okay, now immediately below cherry is kiwi. 2 boxes are placed between T and B. T does not contain cherries. How many boxes between T and B? 2 boxes. T does not contain cherries. The box that contains banana is placed immediately below the one that contains grapes. Grapes gurinchi already we have information. Immediately below grapes is P. Immediately below grapes is banana. Avuna kada? And automatically P is equals to banana. Yes or no? So let us explore the options for grapes and banana. Let us explore the options for grapes and banana. Understood? Where can I have grapes and banana? Cheppandamma. Ikkada grapes, this is P and banana. Cheppandi. But what is the problem? Grapes and kiwi, there should be 2 boxes. If this is grapes 1, 2, this is already apple. So will I get answer here? Next, grapes, P, banana. Can I take U as grapes? No. Immediately above Q, grapes? No. Immediately above S, grapes? No. But here we have covered only 6 places. Yes or no? We need one more place. That one more place can be in the bottommost place or the topmost place. If I take grapes in the bottommost place, after grape we'll have P. Ante 2 vastunaru. Tappu. So pakka grapes ekkada undalamma cheppandi. Grapes ekkada undali cheppandi. Q place lo తీసుకోవాలి. అవునా కాదా? అప్పుడు ఇక్కడ P వచ్చి ఇక్కడ ఎవరు వస్తారు? బనానా. టాప్ మోస్ట్ ప్లేస్ లో కూడా గ్రేప్స్ తీసుకునే అవకాశం మనకి లేదు. ఒకటే ఒక అవకాశం, వెళ్ళిద్దరు. నెక్స్ట్ ఏమిటో మాట్లాడాడు, గ్రేప్స్ కి కివీస్ కి మధ్యలో 2 వ్యక్తులు ఉండాలంట. కింది వైపు వద్దామంటే కుదరదు. ఎందుకు చెప్పు? కింది వైపు రావచ్చా? చెప్పండి అమ్మా. 1, 2. కెన్ ఐ టేక్ కివీ హియర్? గ్రేప్స్ అండ్ కివీ, హౌ మెనీ? కమ్ ఆన్, ప్లీజ్ టాక్. 2 persons కదా. Yes or no? Next, I can go above also. Can I go above? S is already oranges. ఇది మీరు మిస్ అవుతున్నారు. ఇక్కడ కనుక నేను కివీని పెడితే కివీకి ఇమీడియట్లీ బిఫోర్ ఎవరు ఉండాలి? కుదురుతుందా? అందుకోసం మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నామంటే ఎస్ ఆరెంజ్ మర్చిపోయారా? మర్చిపోకూడదమ్మా. ఇక్కడ కివీ, కివీకి ఇమీడియట్లీ మీలో టీ అండ్ వి మధ్యలో 2 వ్యక్తులు, కానీ టీ డస్ నాట్ లైక్ cherries. So pakka this is T, this is V. Ever మిగిలిపోయారో చెప్పు. Who is the one who is left out? Ma? What is the fruit that is left out? Who is Goa? Done? Is this clear? Any doubts? How many boxes are placed between V and the box which contains Goa? 2. 86. What is 86? Come on. If Q is related to Goa, how is Q related to Goa? Immediately below Goa is Q. U is related to cherry. How is U related to cherry? Immediately below cherry is U. Then box R is related to what? R is related to kiwi. Immediately below kiwi is R. Next. Next. Which among the following box is placed immediately above P? Immediately above P is grapes. 88. Which among the following box contains Goas? What contains Goas? Amma? If Q interchanges its position with U, then how many boxes are placed between box Q and S? How many between Q and S? 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we have changed the position of Q. Isn't it? So next is question number 90. 90 is on syllogisms. 90 is on what? Syllogisms. Let's try to solve these questions on syllogisms. What is the question here? How many statements are given to us? 3 statements. How many statements? 3 statements. Some cups are mugs. Only a few mugs are caps. B2A. All jugs are cups. All the jugs go inside cup. First conclusion, all cups can be caps. Can I take all the cups inside caps? Yes or no? I can happily take all the cups inside caps. There should be some relationship between cup and mug. I'm maintaining that together. The only problem here in this statement is M cannot go inside cap, but cap can go inside M. Can be ante is a possibility. Right or wrong? Right. All caps can be jugs. Can I take all the caps inside jugs? Yes or no? Happily I can take all the caps inside jugs. No problem at all. So what's the answer? Both 1 and 2 follows. 91. All mangoes are apples. Only a few apples are grapes. All grapes are bananas. What is the first conclusion? All apples can be bananas. Apples ani banana lopal raavacha? Cheppandamma. 100% guarantee apples ani banana lopalki raavachu. Mind upayoginchandi. Grape can go inside apple, but apple cannot go inside grape. Avuna kada? Kani is apple going inside grape? Apple going inside banana na? All apples can be bananas, and I have to take all the apples inside banana. Happy kada? There can be partial relationship between apple and grape. Avuna kada? So is it a possibility? Yes, absolutely it is a possibility. Next time, all grapes can be mangoes. Can I take all the grapes inside mangoes? Yes. That is the speciality of this arrow mark. Grapes can go inside mangoes, apples. Is it a possibility? Yes, it is. What's the answer? Both 1 and 2. 92. Only a few cats or dogs. Only a few cats or dogs. Arrow mark from B to A. All ducks are. All rats are. Now there is one negative relation between D and C. D can go inside C, but C cannot go inside D. Now the C can touch R, C can touch B, no problem. Some rats are cats. Some rats are cats. Right or wrong? Right. Some cats are not birds. Yes. This part here. Some cats are not birds. Avuna kada? Right. Ippudu neeku em kavali? Complimentary. Come on. All cats are birds. Can I take all the cats inside bird? Yes. When complementary is right, this is wrong. What's your answer? Only 1 4. Now this is a question which is based on directions, but all the directions are coded for us. Whenever you come across this type of question, what I suggest you first is, please compare the first letter with the first letter on the other side. Left hand side, left of means the first letter is Q. Right of means the first letter is P and A. Left of means first letter is P. Right of means first letter is also P. Second letter is Q. No problem. Until the first person is related to second person. First ఇక్కడ start చేయాలి. E percentile F. What is E percentile F? Percentile. Come on, E is south of F by how many meters? Next, G hash E. G is to the east of E by how many meters? Now let's try to get the link between G and H. Last lecture, H dollar G. H is to the north of G by how many meters? H is to the north of G. Next, K ampersand. K is to the west of H by how many meters? Next, L percentile K. L is to the south of K by how many meters? Exactly parallel ikkade kadamma. Cheppandamma. Did I complete all the directions? Yes or no? What is the direction of K with respect to G? Direction of K with respect to G. G is here, north, west. What is the shortest distance between E and K? Shortest distance between E and K, I need to form a right angle triangle. 4 plus 8, 12. And this is 5. 12 square, 144. 5 square, 25. Root of 144 plus 25, 169. And answer is 13. If B is exactly midway between K and H, so this is B. Then what is the direction of B with respect to F? What is the direction of B with respect to F? Now I have a question here. This says 8 bank employees KLMNO PQR hold different positions: clerk, PO, assistant manager, manager, chief general manager, managing director, ED, executive director, and CEO, but not necessarily in the same order. All the positions are increasing order, where clerk is the junior to all and CEO is the senior to all. Clerk is the junior, CEO is the senior. Avuna kada? Whenever the hierarchy is given to us, pakka follow the hierarchy. Who is in the topmost position? CEO. Who is in the bottommost position? Clerk. రాసేసుకో ఇక్కడ నుంచి CEO. హైరార్కీ వాడే ఇచ్చిండు కదా. సో ఆర్డర్ టాప్ మోస్ట్ పొజిషన్లో ఎప్పుడు కూడా పెద్ద వ్యక్తి ఉండాలి. CEO తర్వాత ఎవరమ్మా? CEO, come on. ED, CEO, ED, next is MD, CGM, MG, MG, AM, PO. మొత్తం ఎన్ని పొజిషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి? How many positions? 8 positions. Let's see. M is senior to MG. Who is this M? Senior to MG. And the position of M is before MG. Next, P is just 2 positions below to M. P is చెప్పండమ్మా. P is just 2 positions below to M. And M's position is above MG. Next, L is senior to only one person. L is senior to only one person and pakka L should be PO. Next, R is just one position senior to K. R is just one position senior to K. Antena? Next. P is junior to MD. P is junior to MD. The P's position is after MD. Okay na? Chapandamma. Next. N is senior to CGM. N's position is before CGM. Q is senior to AM but junior to M. Q is senior to AM but junior to M. Ante Q's position can start from this place. Yes or no? It should be above MG only. It should not be below MG. Next ante. R who is junior to ED. R is junior to ED. After ED only I can take R. After ED only I can take R who is junior to ED. Am I done with all my clues? Chapandamma. So M's position is above MG. M's position is above whom? Ante CGM, MD, ED, CO kadamma. Avuna kada? Ippudu can I take M here? చెప్పండి అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది దిస్ విల్ బి పి కానీ ఇగో పీస్ పొజిషన్ ఇస్ ఎండియా బిలో ఎండియా అమ్మా అందుకోసమని దిస్ ఇస్ నెక్స్ట్ క్యూస్ పొజిషన్ ఇస్ అబౌవ్ ఏఎం క్యూస్ పొజిషన్ ఇస్ అబౌవ్ ఏఎం అబౌవ్ ఏఎం అంటే ఇట్ కెన్ బి ఎంజీ ఆర్ ఎండి two possibilities endukante after m undali malla q. If I put q here there is a problem with rk. Do you have two adjacent places vacant? Cheppandamma pakka this is q, this should be r and this should be k. Ikka chaala clear cheppadu. R is after ed, ed tarvatane r ochindi. Any problem? No problem. N is above cgm, cgm above n ante there is only one person. Who is left out here? O. Who is this O? Clerk. Understood everyone? So whenever the hierarchy of the positions is given to us, always go with the highest order, highest position in the first place, and the lowest position will be in the bottommost place. Is this clear to you all? Chalo. Now I think we should solve questions on number series kada. Let's mark these answers and then we'll go for number series. What is 96? Who among the following is MD? Who is MD? Q. Which of the following combinations is correct? P ED? No. R CGM? No. K AM? Yes. How many persons have positions between O and the one who is CGM? O and CGM. Do you see any person between O and CGM? Yes. How many? 3. This is Q amma. Jagartha. Kangar padedi. How many persons are senior to K and above K? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 out of the following 5 are alike. P and ED. P and ED gap of how many persons? 1 person. M and CGM. 1 person. K and clerk. Amma 1 person. Q and MG. Q and MG also 1 person. R and PO also 1 person. But etla sir ippudu? Now we will go about their seniorities. We will go with seniorities. P and ED. P is senior or junior to ED or junior. M and CGM. M is senior to CGM. Ante above CGM is. K clerk. K is above clerk. Ante K is senior to clerk in position. So which option is my answer? First option. Is this clear? Let's go for number series. Number series number eppandi ento? 41. Two 12, 36, 80 and then 252. Now tell me whether the series is in increasing order, decreasing order, increasing. Do you see huge increase or gradual increase? Gradual increase. Whenever you see gradual increase, what you try to do, you go with the differences. What is the difference here? 10. What is the difference here? Come on, 12 and 36. 24. What is the difference here? 44. What about this and what about this? I don't know. By looking at this 10, 24 and 44, are you getting any idea? No. Then what will you do? You'll go for difference of difference. Difference of difference పోతే ఇది ఎంత అవుతుంది 14, ఇది ఎంత అవుతుంది 20. Difference is 6 అంటే maybe this is 26. 44 plus 26 అంటే 70. 80 plus 70 అంటే 150. మళ్ళీ extra 6 అంటే 32. It should be 102. 70 plus 32 is 102 కదా. 150 plus 102 252. Is it right? Yes, 100% right. But this is not how you should do it. ఇది ఆర్డినరీ పీపుల్ థింక్ చేస్తారు ఇట్లా, డిఫరెన్స్ డిఫరెంట్ ఆఫ్ డిఫరెన్స్. నెంబర్లు చూడగానే వాటి గొప్పతనం ఏందో చాలా. ఐ బీన్ టెలింగ్ దిస్ మెనీ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్స్. వెన్ ఎవర్ యూ సీ numbers, you should know the speciality of these numbers. 80, what is 80? 6 cube plus ఎంత? 6 cube 4 cube 4 cube. What is 4 cube? Plus 16. 36 ఎంత? 3 cube plus 3 square. 2 cube 8 plus 2 square. 1 cube 1. 1 2 3 4 5 కావాలి. 5 cube 125 plus 25. 6 cube 216 plus 36. నెంబర్లు చూడగానే గుర్తుపట్టాలమ్మా. చాలా 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 నెంబర్ సిరీస్ క్లాస్లో 1-10 సార్లు చెప్తారు. Whenever you see the numbers, immediately you should identify the specialty of the numbers. Did I tell you or not? Don't make mistakes. What about this? This is an increase of 1. Plus 1 is also into 1 plus 1. Into 2 plus 2. Into 3 plus 3. Into 4 plus 4. Antena? What's my answer? 160. 43. This is an extraordinary question. This is not easy. If I go with the differences, impossible, I won't get the answer. Differences చూడండమ్మా, ఎంత అవుతుంది 4, ఇక్కడ ఎంత 8, ఇక్కడ ఎంత 8, కానీ ఇక్కడ ఎంత వచ్చింది 16. Difference is not unique. ఒక ఆర్డర్ పద్ధతి వాడ అనేది లేదు అక్కడ. కానీ if you observe carefully, these are all multiples of 4. These numbers are all multiples of 4. 4 2s, 4 5s, 4 7s, 4 11s, 2 3 5 7 11, 4 13s 52, 4 17s 68. The numbers are represented in the form 4 into n, and this n is prime. Is this clear? ఈజీ కాదు ఇది. డిఫరెన్స్లో పోతే రాదు, టైం తినేస్తుంది. కానీ చెప్తున్నా అదే, నెంబర్ చూడంగానే మనకు ఆ థాట్ రావాలి, స్పార్క్ అనేది ఇమీడియట్గా మన మైండ్లో క్లిక్ అవ్వాలి. చెప్పండి, ఇంక్రీజింగా డిక్రీజింగా? ఇంక్రీజింగ్. హ్యూజా గ్రాడ్యువలా? హ్యూజ్, వెరీ హ్యూజ్. ఆబ్వియస్లీ వీ హ్యావ్ టు గో విత్ ప్రోడక్ట్. దిస్ ఈస్ +1 అంటే ఇంటూ 1 + 1. దిస్ ఇంటూ 1 + 1 కెన్ బి ఎనీథింగ్. ఇంటూ 1 + 1 స్క్వేర్, ఇంటూ 1 + 1 క్యూబ్, ఏదైనా అవ్వచ్చు కదా. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంటూ 2 + 4 అంటే ఇంటూ n ప్లస్ ఇంటూ 3 + 9. 16 3s 48 plus 9 57 ఇంటూ 4 + 16. కరెక్ట్ కదా? చెప్పండి అమ్మా. 228 + 16 is 244. డన్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంక్రీజింగా డిక్రీజింగా? ఇంక్రీజింగ్. హ్యూజా గ్రాడ్యువలా? గ్రాడ్యువల్. విల్ గో విత్ ద డిఫరెన్సెస్. ఎంత? 7. ఇదెంత? 13. కమాన్ చెప్పు. 20. నెక్స్ట్ 40. 95 కదమ్మా. 46 and 95 అంటే ఎంత అవ్వాలి? 49. మీరు మాట్లాడాలి, సైలెంట్ కూర్చుంటే కుదరదు ఇక్కడ. డిఫరెన్స్ 7 13 25 49. I don't understand anything. Obviously I'll go with difference 6, and this is 12, this is 24. My next number should be 48. 49 plus 48 97. 95 plus 97. What's my answer? 192. Is this clear? The next number will be 96 here. Any doubts? Is this clear?